Championship 2022, guys. I'm thrilled to have you. He told me the story, all behind the scenes, that how you guys practice. This is crazy. You're driving to each other because you're in different states, even.
Yes.
Can you? Because I really don't know. So can you tell me?
So you know, I'm from Philadelphia.
No, Italy.
No, Italy. No, Italy. And she's from New York. So of course, we travel for practice almost every day, twice a day.
Twice a day you travel.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, for example, we practice in the morning. I go back to the studio. I teach all day, and then in the night, take again the train. I go back to New York. We practice until we have energy.
Until what time you usually practice, actually?
12:1 at night, and then the next day will be like 8 a.m. we meet again before he goes back to Philly, or it's a vice versa
Have
thing.
you tried to sleep in the studio?
No, we'll try to.
I would. I mean, seriously.
I said once, let's sleep in the studio.
Yeah, well, we both also are very busy in our studios, so we wish,
Okay, what
But
was the longest you ever spent time in the studio?
on the weekends. Our weekends are either
Like how many hours?
8.
Oh, 8 hours a day.
I saw like 23.
No, but 2 days, 16 hours, easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Easy.
Okay.
How hard do you work in the studio, because you have your own business?
Yes.
That's double pressure.
Yeah, we just also opened up during the COVID time.
Yeah.
So other than the pressure, it's really trying to adjust with the current times. So it is not easy, it's challenging, but I've always told him, dancing just balances me out. Like what I do
you mentioned it before.
Yeah, what I do in work, I'm so into it that I don't think about anything else. So when we actually practice, we're also so focused because we don't have time to just play around or do anything like that. So our practices are really focused. But at the same time, I think we're both individually very driven with what we do and what we like to do. And what I really love about our dynamic is we also help each other, even with the work, the business part. We try to ask each other, hey,
we try to share the things, to help each other.
Yeah. It's very different.
Can I ask you, do you stressing while you do business during the daytime, and then coming back to practice, you're stressing again because there's a pressure? Knowing you by now, looking at you by now, I would say yes. Am I right?
Stressing, I don't think is the right word for it. Yes, I do get stressed with when things come up in the middle of work. But again, I always come back to kind of looking forward to it almost. But again, when I'm doing work, I'm doing work. I'm on it. You cannot
Machine.
He either doesn't hear from me and he's okay, so she's busy. Okay, we'll see you later anyway. Things
She's
like
in the
that.
train sending emails. What are you doing? I'm sending emails.
Yeah.
No, guys, it's crazy traveling twice a day. How long is the trip, by the way?
1 hour.
Amtrak, an hour and a half.
1 hour and a half.
By bus, sometimes on the weekends we do 2 to 3. If it's by bus,
Yes.
2 to 3 hours.
Okay,
Yeah.
my favorite. How do you recharge? What do you do to chill? Besides Netflix, okay?
Eat. Go to eat Italian food. And she can tell you how I cook.
Yeah, he cooks well.
So I cook.
But at the same time, eat, literally
Yes,
eat. I eat a lot of rice, and
Yes.
people look at me and oh, you don't eat. No, people who know me knows I eat.
Yeah,
a
we
lot.
sit down and we have a nice dinner. That's our moment. Okay, relax. Yeah.
What the first thing you usually do after the competition?
Eat.
I think there's a pattern here, that's a good pattern. Pattern's what makes you successful, right? So.
But honestly, good or bad results, we're always so what are we eating now? Or what food are we gonna have? It's funny. I think it's a good fuel, because we know how busy we can get. But sometimes it could get a little bit more into our emotional state. But if our body is also not fueled, you can't function for sure.
Yeah, of course,
So we're very okay, we have to make sure we have a scheduled times to eat, even in competitions. Like we have to
yeah.
have some certain times wherein we order ahead of time, you know,
yeah,
all
absolutely.
set, yeah. Because if not, it's just gonna.
I would love to talk to you more, but again, we have to stop. There's like so many interviews, you know. So guys,
Thank you.
congratulations with everything. Good luck to you. Keep practicing and eating. Maryland Dancesport Championship 2022. We'll be back, guys.